Are you ready to live boldly, full out, and on your terms? It's time to wake up, overcome your fears, and embrace uncertainty. Access your power and claim your dreams. It's time for Tuck Talk with Tuck Self, the Rebel Belle. Join us now for inspiring conversation and bold self-expression for living life full out and on your terms. Now here is your host for today's podcast, the Rebelicious Tuck Self.
So greetings, my fabulous Belle friends. I come to you from the beautiful and sunny Surfside Beach in South Carolina. This is the first time I've talked to you guys in this new year of 2015, and so I am curious as to what is happening in your world, in your individual world, and in your collective world. You know, my life continues to be fascinating. It seems the older I get, the better my life gets. It seems the older I get, even though it doesn't sound like it right now, the more peaceful, the more calm and trusting I become. And life is really, really good. And so I'd love to take a minute, if you'll let me, to catch you up on my life since last we spoke. As many of you know, my husband and I sold our home of 17 years last October with no idea of where we were going next and where we wanted to live. But selling my home felt like a calling for me. It felt divinely inspired, and it felt like I was giving myself a gift to allow myself time and space and solitude and stillness to align with the divine, to decide what was next, where was next, and even when the next would be. And so I'm still in contemplation, and I'm still immersed in deep and empathic listening of myself and others and nature in this beautiful place. And I'm confident that intelligence and clarity is going to emerge in divine right timing and divine right order. So beautiful here. And so here's what's bounteous and magical when you allow yourself to follow the call or to answer the call, which is what I feel like I did. Right now, my husband and I are living with my so generous and loving son, who extended an invitation for us to temporarily stay with him so that we could give ourselves time to determine where it is that we want to go in this next phase of our life together, and to really ponder that. I've also been gifted with this amazing condominium where I can see the ocean from where I am. And I have a 360-degree almost view of beauty and sunlight. There's the marsh and there's the ocean. And so this beautiful condominium overlooking the ocean on the coast of South Carolina. And so it's here that I have been able to come to retreat and to contemplate and to be in silence and to be in solitude around my what next. And so what I want to say is, when we give ourselves time to relax and trust, when we give ourselves that gift, we will hear the call, and following the call creates friggin' magic in your life. Because look at me here. And not only is this what I've created in my life, at the end of this month, you're going to miss me for 2 weeks because I'm going to Brazil to see John of God. So I manifested that beautiful, beautiful trip for myself. Also, throughout this year, I have created the opportunity to attend a beautiful workshop in Vancouver, British Columbia. I don't even like to call it a workshop. It's called the Corpus Christi Retreat, and it's offered by the Gene Keys Foundation, which we all know Tucky's passionate about the Gene Keys, so I'm excited about that. And then in July in Charleston, South Carolina, I'm going to be part of a template ceremony where we are reconnecting the DNA circuits in our bodies. So that's fascinating, and it's put on by a couple who wrote an extraordinary book called The World Bridger. So, my life is magical. I am amazed at what comes when I trust and relax. And I will say, it hasn't always been this easy for Tucky to trust and relax. It has been a journey of willingness. It's been a journey of the willingness to conquer my fears, to work on my issues and challenges, and to do what it is that I love to do, to invest my time and my talents and my energies into doing what I love to do, which is like sitting in front of the ocean. And then, with all that being said, to be patient with fruition, to be patient with outcome and the changes. What I know to be true, this is my little Rebel Bell truth, is, and without a shadow of a doubt, we are magnificent beings. We are creative self-expression, and we are meant to thrive in the world. We're meant to live in this field of, let me put this phone aside, we're meant to live in the field of all possibility and to create and to play and to partner with one another, to discover and to experience. We're meant to laugh together. We're meant to cry together. We're meant to blow things up and start all over together. And I feel like we've been so conditioned to survive. We've been so homogenized that we don't even know that we're living in these psychotic comfort zones. We've been conditioned to take these passions that we have and commercialize them. So we commercialize these talents and this genius and these things that we love to do, so that we don't even know what it is that we love to do anymore. And sometimes I say we don't even know when the dream has moved on. That is so important, because I am all about essence and form. I'm all about investing in the essence experiences that you love, like freedom and fun and spiritual community and connection and contribution and flow. And so sometimes the form, we get so invested in the form that we hold it so tightly, and the essence has moved on, so hold things lightly. So anyway, a couple of years ago, I had the privilege of working with Spotted Eagle, Grandfather Whiteout, White Buffalo, these amazing Indians that were channeled by Jenny Marlowe, and they gave me a recipe for life, for living a life of joy, creativity, and ease. And I mentioned it a minute ago, and so I'm going to go back over them here because they're fabulous and they're easy and they're simple. And number one, conquer your fears. Be willing to conquer your fears. Fears do not live in the present time. Where you manifest is in the present time. That's the only place you can create, is right here in the present time. And when you're in fear, you have run off into the past to grab something and then project it into the future so that you can live in fear of it. So be willing to conquer your fears and stay in present time, because it's in those places that you will be able then to conquer the fears. That's number two. Conquer your fears. Conquer your issues. Conquer your the trigger events. I have a friend of mine gets really disturbed when I tell him that he has issues, but all God's children have issues. These are the trigger events that push our buttons. Everything that comes to us in life through our partnerships is a gift. It's a mirror that lets us know how we're doing and where we are in life. And so to be present to when our buttons are pushed and to be able to work on those issues is number two. So conquer your fears, work on your issues. Number three, invest in essence, experiences that bring you joy, that make you happy, that make your heart sing, that have you inspired. Invest your time and talents and your energies in doing what it is that you love to do. And then number four, oh my God, be patient with fruition. Be patient with fruition. When you know that you are a creator and that you know that your mind energy, that how you hold things in your conscious awareness is going to create your reality, that's your responsibility, so that you know to invest your life energy in things that you love to do, and from that feeling place you can create what you want. You just got to expect to get what you want and then just go look for it and be patient with fruition. So be willing to conquer your fears. Work on your personal issues and trigger events. Invest your time and your talent and your energy in what you love to do, and then be patient with fruition. It's that simple. A little recipe for life. So, I have a little gift for you guys today. A couple of years ago, I did a webinar called A Little TLC from the Rebel Belle, Transformation, Liberation, and Full-On Celebration. And I'd like to gift that to you here today, so you can access that here in this email, the video, and the recording of that, and enjoy. And I invite your comments, your questions, anything that you have to say, because at the beginning of this year, I'd love to know where you are. I'd love to know whether or not you are manifesting what it is that you want, that you're feeling creative about your life. Are you waking up every day friggin' excited that you get to be yourself for one more day? Like, yay, I get to be me. You know, are you excited to wake up and play in the field of all possibility with the awe and the wonder and the innocence of a little child? Does that even excite you? So I would love to hear from you. I would love to work with individuals who are looking to live a magical life, looking to feel relaxed in their life, looking to trust their life, trust themselves, and to be bold, and to create with joy, and to creatively express yourself, and to do it with ease, and to do it with abundance. So if that happens to be you, for God's sakes, get in touch with me at tuck@therebelbelle.com. That would make me oh so happy. Yeah, so if anything I've said today resonates with you, give me a Rebel Belle yell, and know that what I am very passionate about, that's a part of the work that I do, is the Human Energy Design System and the Golden Pathway, which I believe are self-empowered tools to be given to you so that you can be empowered in your own life to create the life that you desire. And so I'm going to say goodbye from Surfside, beautiful sunny Surfside Beach, where I'm here in stillness and in solitude, and tell you that I love you, Tucky loves you, and until we meet again, have a fabulous, fabulous day, evening, night, week, month. I love you.